Good afternoon and welcome to my channel. My name's Natasha, and if you're new here, I post videos talking about whatever's on my mind. And I wanted to post every day since I got fired from my corporate job. Just before I go any further, I post things about mental health, female friendships, addictions, eating disorders, and work and relationships. So today I had a little bit of a breakthrough on realizing why I've been burning myself out so much, because it's not very often that my skin looks like this. I've broke out in spots, I'm exhausted, my body's swollen, I'm having food cravings, I'm just not feeling well at all, headaches, just so tired. And I've realized today that it's because that my workaholism is kicking in. And no matter what job I do, the workaholism kicks in, and I just do too much. And it's like I enjoy it, but I also don't. It's like self-harm. So yesterday I worked almost 14 hours, and I'm working in a restaurant because I burnt out from my office job, and my solution was, oh well, I'll work as a waitress because that won't be tiring. And now I'm working like 70-hour weeks, and because the pay is good as well and I'm addicted to money, I just want to work more. And today I'm just in bits. I've had a day off, and I just realized how much it's affecting my health and my addiction recovery programs as well. So yeah, I'm reflecting today on the deeper cause of where my workaholism came from, and it probably starts with self-esteem and not feeling good enough. And there's also a lot of fear around running out of money, being homeless, or having to depend on people because most of the people I've depended on in my life has let me down. And I guess I'm still quite brokenhearted from that. So maybe if I heal from that, I won't feel the need to work so hard and live out of a fear-based mindset. But right now, that's where I'm at, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. In fact, I'm so glad that I can be consciously aware of that. So yeah, how I help my burnout is when I get burnt out, I just have to look at what is an absolute necessity that I have to do. And in my mind, that is work before anything else. But today I'm thinking, no, it really shouldn't be the number one thing, necessity, that I have to work if I'm not well and I'm too tired. But unfortunately, I don't have a huge amount of savings or a property or anything that I can just kind of rely on. So I feel like I have to work, but I don't know, I need to find another way of life. I've been thinking about moving abroad, maybe moving to Bali or to an island where I could maybe just for a few months, or just travel for a year. But then I've got the Ivy Society that's my pride and joy, and I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave London, but London is so overstimulating for me as somebody who is autistic and ADHD. And yes, I've spent most of my life being this outrageous party girl, but I realized a while ago that I used alcohol to numb out my autistic traits. Like, I really struggle with sensory overload, and the alcohol numbed that out so that I could deal with parties and tubes and environments and work and office environments, because I would drink that much that the next day I would still have enough alcohol in my system to cope with my surroundings. But I've been sober for almost 2 years now, and I've just become more and more sensitive to the sensory overload, and I can just about socialize enough to run the Ivy Society, but anything outside of that just completely depletes me. And that can be really lonely, but I'm learning to love my own space and time alone, so that's good. That's taken years, about 4 years, to finally feel at peace with being alone and not feel like a crushing depression over being lonely. So that's great. And then also, because I have ADHD, I am constantly needing changes of environment, changes, like new things. And once I've been at a job for a month, it's just too mundane, and I feel like, oh, apologies, my battery is dying. And apparently I've got water in my charging port, so it won't charge it for me. But anyway, yeah, so as someone with ADHD, I chase novelty, and as you'll see in one of my other videos, I've had over 60 jobs and I'm 30 years old, and I just, yeah, have never found a job that I feel gives me purpose or fulfills me, apart from the Ivy Society. But the Ivy Society is a non-profit and we don't earn profits, so I suppose I still have to work for now. But yeah, I want to work in events, and I want to be doing something new every day, and I want to stop burning out because it's horrible. I'm now bedbound for the entire day. I should have enough energy tomorrow. I'm going to go and see family. I wanted to stay there for 2 nights, but when I'm honest with myself, I can't do that. I don't have the energy. I can go for a day, I can see mum and dad, and that's it. And